Welcome to part B, and this part deals with dictionaries. So a dictionary is another type of collection similar to arrays. So dictionaries and arrays are called collections. So dictionary is another type of collection. Now the concept of a dictionary is similar to a normal dictionary book. And you know, a dictionary has two columns. The first column has the word, and the second column has the meaning of the word. The first column is called the key, and the second column is called the key value. Now, with a similar concept as the dictionary book in English, in Swift, we also have dictionaries, and it's an entity that contains two distinct components. We said the key and a value. This is called a key value pair. Now, although the key and the value themselves can be of different types, but all the keys must be of the same type, and all the values must also be of the same type. You cannot have different types of values. All the values must be of a specific type, and all the keys must be of a specific type. So let's take an example. You know that here in the UAE, every emirate has a dialing code. So I'm going to make a dictionary with two columns. In the first column, I'm going to put the emirate, and in the second column, I'm going to put the dialing code of that emirate, the telephone dialing code or the landline dialing code. The emirate being the key and the dialing code being the value. If you wanted to swap those columns around and made the dialing code the key and the emirate the value, that's also possible. But in this particular example, my emirates are the key and my dialing code is the value. So I'm defining a dictionary called dialing code, and there's my first key, Abu Dhabi, and that key matches to the value 2, which is the dialing code for Abu Dhabi. So this is the key and that's the value, and this is a key value pair, comma. Here's the next key value pair, the key and value, and Sharjah being the next key and the next value. And you see on the right hand side here, you could see that it's got the key values here. Now, once I've got the dictionary set up, I would now like to find the value if I know the key. So if I know the key is Dubai and I'd like to find out what the value is, I type in the name of the dictionary, the key, which is Dubai, and you see that it's going to output for me the value that corresponds to that key. Now suppose you're looking for a key, or you type in a key that's not in the dictionary. What output would you get? To prevent an error that is thrown up, what Swift does is, if you give it a value, a key value that's not in the dictionary, for example, in this example, I'm going to the dictionary called dialing code. I'm getting Swift to find out what is the dialing code for Elaine. It goes into the dictionary and it cannot find the dialing code for Elaine because Elaine doesn't exist in the dictionary. It's going to give an output of nil. It means that there is no dialing code associated with that emirate, or it cannot find a key value pair. Once you've made up the dictionary, it is possible to add new values to the dictionary, or new key pair values. Here I'm adding a new key pair value with the emirate Elaine and the dialing code 1. And you will see that the dictionary now has been updated with the new key pair value for Elaine. You'll notice that Elaine does not appear as the last item in the array because, in the dictionary, because in dictionaries the order of the items are not important, and the order of the items are unpredictable in Swift. Swift decides how it wants to store and in what order it wants to store the key pair values. Unlike in arrays, we had definite index for each value in the array and definite positions and an ordered list. While dictionaries are not ordered, they can sometimes be unpredictable in the order in which they store the key pair values. It's also possible to update a value in the array, or in the dictionary, sorry. Here I'm updating the value of Elaine with a new value of 9. So I'm giving it the key Elaine and giving it a new value of 9. It's also possible to remove a value from the dictionary. In that case, we type in the name of the dictionary, give it the key like Abu Dhabi, and put in a value of 0. It will then remove that key pair value from the dictionary. And you see here, it has removed Abu Dhabi from the dictionary. It's also possible to create an empty dictionary without any initial key pair values. It's quite simple. Type in the name of your new dictionary. In this case, I'm calling my new dictionary my empty dictionary, and I'm stating that it is a dictionary, and the type of the key is string, and the type of the value is double. So the key is string and the value is double, and I've got 0 elements in this dictionary. It's also possible to iterate through the dictionary. It's possible to go through every value, every key in the dictionary and print out what value is associated with that key. So it's similar to arrays, where we use the for in set of commands. So we put in for, look for a particular key, and at that key find the value associated with that key. So key value in dialing code, print out the key, print out this message has a dialing code of, and print out the value associated with this key. So let's have a look at what the output's going to be. See it up here. It says Sharjah has a dialing code of 6, Elaine has a dialing code of 9, and Dubai has a dialing code of 4. Thank you for watching this part that deals with dictionaries. And in the last part of this lesson, we'll talk more about loops and the advanced features of loops.